This video is going to be all about creating gorgeous cells in our crystal edge round mold. I'm using Trasparente Resin by Resin Pro. There is no N in there. People mispronounce it. I even mispronounced it. It's called Trasparente in Italian. Anyhow, I've got some Liquitex acrylic inks here. And I'm basically doing the same pour I did in my abalone Larimar pour, number 146. I've got some Prism Violet there. Except I'm not putting any mica powder in. It didn't call for mica powder, but I put it in the last one. It got a little powdery looking, so I figured I would try something different with this one. And there's some Castin Craft pigment paste. And then I had a little bit of a push to open it up for my glitter, and that's some cerulean blue hue. I said it was, I don't know if that's 0.3 ounces. It could be 0.8. It didn't open up that much. And there's some glitter to put in the center. This resin heats up pretty fast. It was at 33 degrees Celsius by the time I started pouring. And I decided to pour a ring of blue before I put my white in. I didn't get that much white in the crystal edges on that abalone Larimar pour, and I wanted even less. So I figured I would try doing this, putting the ring around it first. And then I'm going to put the same blue color down into the center of the white because that's my dark color, the Prussian blue. And I did this pour again, same colors, but I changed up the order. I did purple first and then blue, and I did that in our square edge mold, and hopefully I'll have that up by Saturday or Sunday. But totally different pattern, just as beautiful, but totally different pattern. This one is all about the time lapse. It's so gorgeous. You can see it's already haloing right there. So I put the blue circle around the edge, poured the rest of the blue on top of the white, and then just puddle pouring the purple or the Prism Violet on top of that. Not very hard to do. And then the little push, the cerulean blue. I probably needed a little bit more to open the space, but what I love is I don't have a big blobby center. A lot of times when there's a huge push at the end, it leaves a big clear area, which I don't like, and this tightened up really close around the center of the glitter, which I really liked. And just a little bit of a torch. Now watch this. This is the magic. It does take a little bit of time. I didn't speed this up. I just had it on a regular time lapse on my camera or my phone. Look at that blooming. I've never seen anything so pretty in my life. Those blues and purples creating the magic cells. I like this so much I'm showing not one but two reveals of it because I had to get closer up on it. So the next day after it's cured, there's the finished piece. Isn't that beautiful? The Prism Violet doesn't show up that much, but it does give the little hint of purple. And like I said, the upcoming video in our square mold has the colors reversed, where the purple went down first and then the Prussian blue. Our crystal edge round mold always produces beautiful results.